What's up, guys? Spartan85, welcome back to the channel. I got a tier 2 iron pickaxe crafted, so that's going to help out with the base building quite a bit. To be able to tear some stuff down and such. Let me turn the forge and the campfire back on. Kind of had a lot of zombies hanging out last night. I didn't want to spawn in a screamer, so get those turned back on. Let's get on the road. I want to head to the crypts, and actually, I need to return to the trader, don't I? Let's return to Jin and turn in that job. I got a couple things to sell too, but I want to get to the crypts. I want to start on the Horde base. I have an idea, a sort of ambitious idea. I don't know that I'll get the entire idea done before this Horde night, but I want to get my fighting position built. At least I can fight the Horde, and then I have an idea that might make the crypts kind of a long-term solution. I'm going to buy both the eye candies. And I'll buy the jail markers too. Okay. Possibly a long-term solution. Not that there's going to be any others. Also, I did heal my infection. I had one antibiotic in my Yum Yum box. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to take the herbal antibiotics just so I have something else, because I am getting infected in a lot of these. What do we have? Infested clear at Dick's Diner. Let's do that.
You know.
Yeah, let's do that. And if I happen to see that, well, that's pretty far away. That other POI that I missed yesterday. That's okay. Okay, we got that done. Let me look at my challenges. Workbench and harvest electrical parts. What about skills? We have one skill point. I'm going to throw that into Miner 69er. I need as much block damage as possible for what I'm thinking about doing. And like I said, if I don't get it done for day 7, not the end of the world. It's not going to be... I mean, it's going to be a heck of a Horde night because we're in the Burnt Forest, and we have been progressing pretty well with the nerd outfit and stuff. But I don't think it's going to be horrible, where it's like, you know, terrible. How is my food and water anyway? I think we're going to be fine. Let me grab food and drink, just because usually when you do this type of work, you kind of, I don't know, make your character hungry and thirsty, so I don't want to do that, and then we'll pick things up over at the crypts. Well, crap, this doesn't help. I got a storm coming in, and I need to work. This is the first storm of the series, actually, and I tell you what, these things really suck when it comes to base building. Like, you're trying to build a base, and then you gotta run inside. I have some stuff I can do inside. I was hoping to get some stuff done. I need to focus on getting pulled up here, though. Let me try to put a block. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. Let me try to get a little bit done, because I don't know. I'm gonna have to get inside. This warning goes for a little bit, and then then it gives you another warning for damage, but I want to take these out, which I think is this is all wood. Oh, I should have made an axe too. Dang it. I need to take all these shingles out. That's cobblestone there. Okay, I need to get inside. So now we have 16 seconds before we take damage, as you can see. So we're going to get inside the crypt. What about if will I take damage here? Yes, I'm going to take damage here too. Dang. All right, well, let's go down here. I guess you guys will kind of find out what I'm thinking about anyway. So the center of the base, the center of the crypts is right here. There is a little bit more that goes down, but the center is right here. So I am safe. So I guess we'll work down here until the storm goes away. So my thought is build a base on top of the crypts up above, on top of the little chapel, and then eventually have a way for the zombies to fall down here. To fall down into here. I know there's a bunch of water. Can I put blocks down? Yeah, I can put blocks down. Okay. I know there's a bunch of water down here and such, but have them fall down here and then have to run up the stairs again. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but you can really turn this into a heck of a pit base, especially if you force them to fall down here. You can really make this a pretty darn good Horde base, where you make them fall down here and they have to run through a bunch of spikes. You can put all your blade traps down here, dart traps. You could murder a lot of the zombies down here, and all you have to do is make them fall down there. Of course, that's the key. So anyway, kind of like a pit base that's already built for you, sort of. And this is all concrete right here. And then this will be, let me grab my shovel. This should just be dirt. Oh, that's stone. Okay, that's stone. So I think it should be dirt above this. All right, the storm is finally done. I mean, this is the effect of the storms, though. You're kind of scrambling for a horde base, and then the storm shows up. Like, yeah, that really sucks. So that I kind of like that. It adds just one more element of, I guess, fear to the game. Maybe fear, get your heartbeat going a little bit. So I just kind of want to get this to the top. Now, I didn't want to break this top block because I figured I'd start taking storm damage. I didn't want to take out my roof, but here we go. Are we right? I think that's the stairs to the crypt right there. Let me go see where that is. I think that's... Actually, let me build this back. We'll see where this is real quick. All right, there we go. I think that... Let me just run upstairs real quick. I think I know where that is. I did some testing on this base a while back with an idea similar to what I'm doing. And I think I remember finding the center, and it was right... Yep, there's the center. So if you ever want to know where the center of the crypts is, it's right here. And so my thought is to have the base, the fighting position up there, and then the zombies will have to run across a beam that's right here, and then they're going to fall into the pit, into the crypt. That's the thought. Whether or not this is going to work, I have zero idea. I've never tried this base before. It's just something I've thought about before while clearing this base out, or, you know, just had like, I wonder if that would work, you know, and we're going to try it. We're going to try it together. If all fails, I will have a fighting position here at least, right here, that they'll just fall into the ground. It's still a decent fall distance. It's not going to be enough to eliminate the rage mode, but I'm hoping if they fall all the way into the crypts, that'll eliminate the rage mode is what I'm really hoping. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I just need to build the ladder up and then a ramp tomorrow if we get any dire wolves. But this is going to be our initial fighting position. I am going to extend this further. I might even extend it further tomorrow. I would like to extend it further. This is pretty short fighting position, but it'll work for now. And then I can also work on... I already got a hole here. I can make on making that hole a little bigger. But I am hungry. I have some food on me. And thirsty, and I have this job to go knock out. So let's go knock out the infested clear. I need to repair my pickaxe too. But let's go do the infested clear. It's 4:30. We should have enough time to do this. I know this episode was a lot of building, but we have to have that if we're going to have a successful horde. And like I said, maybe I'll come back here and fight the horde on day 14. I would like to have a better loot stage. I'd like to find maybe a tier 4 or 5 to fight the horde at, but I just don't know if that's going to work or not. But All right, well, here is Dick's Diner. This is an infested clear, and I think I'm pretty well loaded. Let me just double check. I think so. Let me bring down my pipe pistol. Need to load that. And let's load up the bike with some stuff that we don't really need. Bacon and eggs. I think I'm good on bacon. I'll keep them just in case I need some, like, health or something like that. But everything else we'll keep. I don't need the sand. Let's bring down the wrench. Actually, let's bring down the traps. Let's do that. And then I'll also bring down that wrench. Okay. Let's make a couple more traps, too. That'd make me feel a little better, just having those. Oh, gosh. I don't know, guys. This one does get a little hairy. Here they come. Come on, guys. Oh, that's not that bad. I thought it was going to be way worse than that. That's not bad at all. That's like not the initial swarm of zombies, though. A couple of bow books, okay. I got a Lieutenant Dan over here, I think. Okay, he's dead. Ooh, I hear that. Who do I have back here? Anybody? Take that. What do I have? I got a couple running zombies. I'll throw this hatch back up. I got a Bernie out here. I see you. Nope. Why would you fall down? It's still not bad. I hear him. I got a Lieutenant Dan. And I got a big boy. I'm not sure if he's feral or not. Yeah, you run across that spike, Lieutenant Dan. Oh, it's a cop. That's who it is. Come on over, big boy. Look at me using my bow like a good boy. Oh, yeah, he puked at his buddy. What'd you do that for, dude? Oh, he's gonna blow. See if I can kill him. I want the XP. I do have a skill point. I'll use that in a minute. Hopefully I remember. Got a couple zombies. Looks like they broke in from the outside or they went outside. One of the two. I'm not really sure what they're doing. What do I got? Oh! Wow! Is this like a army zombie horde of some sort? Not sure if this is like a random horde or that's part of the POI. I don't really know. Down. Got an arrow in your head. Ow! Okay, he's dead. They're a pretty fast walking zombie, really. Oh, big boy's pissed off. Man, that's a lot of zombies. This has got to be part of the infested clear, right? It's got to be. Oh, I'm running out of stamina. Good Lord. Okay, that took a lot. Wow, that took a lot. All right. Oh, vehicle book. Thank you. I'll gladly take that. Do I have a... I don't have a goldenrod tea on me anymore. I won't take that painkiller then. Let's just use a bandage, though. Get my health back up. We have not dealt with the in-loot zombies yet. All right, we'll read that, and we'll eat that. Vegetable stew and meat stew. Those are two of my favorites to make, too. I love those. All right, take some more 9. I have an eye candy. There is the... Okay, let's eat that. Oh, crap! Right there. Anybody else? Man, what is up with these, like... Must have been a wandering horde that walked over, I guess. Be my only guess. Tools Digest? Yeah, a little hazmat wandering horde, maybe? I don't know. There's another one. Well, that's the one I haven't killed yet. Okay, let's rock that eye candy real fast. Let's get into our infested cache. Okay, lots of good ammo. Oh, I want to go get that infested cache now that I see all that ammo. Okay, Lord, that primitive bow, whatever. Don't even want that. Need to rock the nomad hood. I think I really need to if I want to get better loot. Okay, stone shovel, whatever. Don't really need that either. Coffee, and that's about it. Okay, where's the rest of the zombies at? Got a couple over here. Dead. Dead. Some monies. Okay, there's usually one that drops from the ceiling here. Oh, if I get stuck here. Come on. There you go. See, he can figure it out. Okay, so we have this bathroom here, and then we'll have another one on the other side. So I don't think there's anything up there. I've checked before. And maybe it's based on, you know, where it was. I don't know, loot stage or whatever like that, but I don't know. That bone. Some more water. More water. Okay, this should be where the last zombies are. I still have zombies to clear. Oh, there he is. Come on down, buddy. You can do it. Or you can stay up there. Either one's fine. I really don't care. There is the job. All right, we got the infested clear done. I already searched that. All right, well, let's run and turn this back into gin. I'd like to repair my pickaxe. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough time to run back to the crypts. Although working overnight wouldn't be a bad idea. Where's Jin? Jin's over here. Working overnight's not a horrible idea to maybe work, you know, getting the horde base finished. And what I'd probably do is work on digging out the hole. Making the hole a little bit bigger is probably all I'd work on, because that's pretty boring to show on camera. And then anything else I do horde base wise, I'll try to show on camera, just so you guys can see if you guys want to try the base for yourself. I would like to say make the zombie path. Like to make that a tad longer. I'd like to give, and the reason is the longer they have to run, the more they have a chance of falling off, and that just helps kind of thin the herd a little bit, so you don't get so overwhelmed with 64 zombies. That's the only reason, really.
For you? Wow, I didn't think you had good job. I
think I'm gonna take the Molotov cocktails, although I don't have a good way to really throw those. I'll take the Molotov cocktails. Yeah. Do I want to take something else? I might see what she has. Budget Burrows is a pretty good one. Summit Apartments, those are both pretty good. Let's take the Budget Burrows. That's a pretty good quest we can do tomorrow.
Anything particular on your mind?
Machete parts I'll keep. I'll sell the monies, sell the book that I've already read. That's pretty good. I'll just keep my money.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
I was thinking if she had maybe a Rockbusters, that might come in handy. But I don't think she does. I'm going to buy a goldenrod. Let's go ahead and drink that real quick. I'm getting pretty thirsty. Okay, I'm going to run back, repair. Let's just run over there real quick. Let's just go do that. Run over to my base. And then, like I said, I guess I could go get this airdrop. It's 8 o'clock. And it's like in the hills a little bit. I tell you what, let's go get the airdrop. Let's just go do it. I've been thinking about doing it, and I am curious what we're going to get here. It doesn't seem... I mean, I still have the eye candy for another minute, too. So this is a good time to go get the airdrop. Just about fell into this cave. Look at this cave. That brings back legacy memories. Look at that. Now, I have heard from other creators, if you come across a cave, you got to check them out. So maybe we'll check that one out, too. I don't really want to get into it at night, especially with a Horde night coming up. But maybe we'll do that right after. Oh, this is in the desert. So a little higher loot stage with the eye candy. All right. Maybe we'll come across a plague spitter. Maybe. Oh, look how much brighter it just got. They are everywhere out here. The plague spitters are absolutely everywhere out here in the desert. All right. There's one right there. I knew he would. Let me get out of here. I'm going to have to deal with these. Let's go. Come on, dude. These guys really, really suck. Like, really suck. All right. Let me get out of here. I don't think he's going to follow us into the burnt biome. Oh, the flies are coming. The bees. Your firearms are useless against them. I hear something. Okay, I'm not worried about her. Let's see what we got. Let's drop that and that and that. I'm gonna have to deal with her. Okay, now that we got that crafting skill bundle, we have assault rifles, we have bows, and we have handguns. So we can craft the pipe machine gun, a little bit better one. Wooden bow, hey! Melee mods. Oh, let's put that. Can I... Yeah, let's put that on the axe. Structural brace mod. Yeah, let's throw that on there. And that's probably good. Okay, cool. All right, not bad. That's actually a pretty good little... that's not a bad airdrop at all. That was pretty good. I don't know if the eye candy helped with that and being in the desert. I think that bumped our loot stage up a little bit, a couple percentage points, but not a whole lot. All right, you know what? We're here. Let's check this thing out. I am a little bit encumbered. I might be able to fix that. Oh, I already have a nerd outfit, right? Yeah, I do. I'll sell that. I guess I could use the roids. Let's just use the roids. We're here. Let's check this thing out. Probably gonna die. Probably. But I've heard these caves are worth checking out. They're pretty cool, is what I've heard. Hey, we got a loot bag out of the deal. I'm sorry, vehicle adventures. I'm gonna say eye candy. I don't know why. Come on. Okay, is she dead? Okay, she's dead. Trying to go somewhat fast so I can maybe get this done before they start running. Oh, vitamin. Do we go down here? There's a ladder. Mushrooms. Good place to go to get mushrooms if you're looking for them, I guess. Okay, there's a zombie over here. I guess this is like considered a remnant POI too, because it doesn't really have like a loot stage. All right, cool. And if you're ever curious, I keep talking about loot stages. If you're curious about loot stage, go to your character and then go to stats. There's your loot stage. Like mine is 18 right now. So if you're just curious what your loot stage is, you can always check it right there. Where are you? This hopefully is the last zombies in here. I hope. Cloth. Anybody else in here? Hey, there's main stash. It's one pumpkin. Cool. But yeah, keep an eye on that, and you can really see it. Like, if you're inside a POI or eat an eye candy, look at that loot stage. See if it goes up or down, you know, and kind of just play around with it. A lot, especially like the nomad outfit and stuff, you can really affect your loot stage quite a bit doing certain things like that. Let's drink, let's get rid of the buckshot. I'll take the corn, sure. I guess that's it. That's a pretty cool little POI. That was fun. I'll go ahead and grab this for the wood. I guess we go out this way. It's officially nighttime. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like it. You know, it's just different. Uh-oh. I hear that. I'm out. I'm not even going to look and see. Oh, it's just a regular Bernie. I was thinking it was one of those, like, feral Bernies. Anyway, I'm going to head back, drop off loot. I'm going to repair my pickaxe. This might be a shorter episode, possibly, but just keep in mind the Horde fights are usually quite longer. So next episode, we'll fight the Horde. We'll finish the Horde base. I'm going to probably go over there tonight and just do some work on the base. Oh, potato plant. Actually, that was stupid, wasn't it? Let's, crap, let's drop the bone. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Scrap. Let's drop the feathers. Yeah, there we go. That was really stupid. Can I grab anything out of here? I doubt it. But yeah, I can. What I'm going to work on tonight is just maybe taking out the rest of the hole. Man, I got some people coming over, don't I? I guess we're not ending this episode yet. Big boy has other plans. Okay, now Big Boy's dead. And I'll go ahead and grab the things I dropped too real quick. Did I grab everything out of there? I did. Okay, I'll replant my crops. Like I said, tonight I'm probably going to go over just make that hole a little bigger. I might start on just making that fighting position just a little bit longer. And then I'll maybe build the ramps if I have time tonight. I'm not sure that I will. By the time I get things sorted and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.